It was built in 1868. The museum is operated by the Middleton Area Historical Society. We are a private organization with a totally privately owned property. It is not owned by the city. We support ourselves. We've had some support now in the last year or two of paying our water bill. And what is the other thing that they pay?
The alarm system.
Our alarm system. Other than that, we handle this all ourselves. We use the membership dues to help us pay our lights and that kind of thing. We have received a grant or a gift of $175,000 this year, which we're very pleased with. The early Dr. A.G. Rowley's daughter gave us this money. She died a year ago in March. The Rowley family, we have 3 generations of Rowleys. Dr. Newman Rowley came here in 1850. He was a physician. He had not gotten his degree yet. He got his degree in 1854. But he was here until the 1870s when he passed away. And his son, Dr. Antonius Rowley, who served in the Civil War, came back and went and got his degree. He had 2 sons that were doctors, and Dr. A.G. Rowley was one of his sons. And this means we had a Dr. Rowley here in 1850 to 1959, which is over 100 years of Rowley doctors. Our Dr. A.G. Rowley was a car buff and had one of the first cars here in Middleton. His eyeglasses that he wore driving that car that did not have a windshield have little screens like on each side to keep the bugs out. The family were very much a part of the community and involved in a great deal of materials. And Dr. Rowley all 3 of them were hunters and fishers. The last Dr. Rowley, A.G., when he did tonsillectomies and a child was a bleeder, he would take that child home and keep the child overnight to handle the possibility of bleeding to death. I think that I should tell you that Dr. Antonius had 2 wives. His first family had the 2 doctors in it, and the second family had 1 daughter that survived, and she lived in this house all of her life, so that this house was always in the Rowley family. When she died, the house became available. Her son owned it. He kept a very minimal price on it of $68,000. We were lucky to have a local citizen farmer who had sold his farm. The farm now is where the Marriott Hotel is located. And when he sold his farm, his wife was dead, he had no children, and so he found ways to handle getting rid of his money. He gave a great deal of it to St. Luke's Church, and he bought this Middleton Museum and gave it to the Middleton Area Historical Society. he also gave a lot to the local, like scouts and those 4-H's and that kind of organization. And this is a picture of him. He has a real kindly face, and he was a very special kind of person. Consequently, we have made this a free museum because we did not have to pay for it. We've supported it all. We started a depression glass collection in about 1990 and decided that it would be a good display because depression, there was a depression all over the United States. So, and this glass was something that most women are interested in. We know that the companies that put out this glass had no place to go with their glass because we did not have money to buy it with. Consequently, they went to the grocery stores, to the oatmeal factory, to the gas stations, to the movie houses, and they sold it at a very minimal price. Then they, so it was a freebie when they gave it. When you went into the grocery store and you paid for your groceries, you might get a place setting of depression glass. Consequently, the depression glass was a freebie. People did not really take care of it. And because it was a freebie and it was not taken care of very well, we ended up with the depression glass going from a freebie. It just kept creeping up in price. The piece here on top of well, actually, this beautiful set of glasses and pitcher is from Louis Company, and it was well over $270. And it's a gorgeous piece, pieces rather. True with this item here, the vase and that vase, together they probably cost very near $500 together. We get $500 a year from the Wisconsin Depression Era Glass Society, and to buy materials like that. We cannot spend it on anything except glassware. This set we have 177 patterns. They are in alphabetical order, so that if someone who is interested in collecting depression glass, this is a good place to come. We are the only museum with depression glass in about 3 states. It's just not something that is put in a museum like we have set it up. One of the local people used one of the photographs and built a model of the building in the photograph. She was suffering with cancer at the time, and her husband brought them over and gave them to her.
Okay.
But Arlene, when she graduated from high school, her class ring is here. It's 1921. And these are things that she had in her house.
Welcome to the kitchen. This kitchen was not a part of the original house. It was a separate building in the backyard, and moved up to join the house